Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press. What a difference a day makes. Today, Thursday, January 18th, 2024. We're still covering the Carroll versus Trump trial, but the reason we're doing this here is that the area behind me, to the side of the Southern District of New York Courthouse, yesterday was full of police, and you couldn't cross because the convoy containing Trump was coming. Today, no. He's going to the funeral of his mother-in-law. The trial, however, proceeds and will begin in a few short minutes with the continued cross-examination of E. Jean Carroll by Alina Habba. Now, yesterday things got heated. Things got spicy. Sean Crowley of Team Carroll complained about what she said was loud effusions of Trump that the jury could hear. Judge Kaplan admonished Trump that he could forfeit his right to attend the trial if he was disruptive. Returning, Trump's number two letter, Mr. Maddow, if that's how you pronounce it, said that the judge should recuse himself because Sean Crowley was once his law clerk and seemed to be running the show. It had sort of echoes of the Lisa Greenfield, Judge Engeron stuff around the corner. Ultimately, he was not ejected. Habba was shut down in many attempts at the cross-examination, but did establish that emails and texts were destroyed, which is a discovery violation. Whether the jury, that's not really in their province, but I guess it is what it is. What I've concluded, and you can find it not only on Inner City Press, but on its associated Substack, is, Trump is playing a different game. It's not a normal defense strategy. It may be that he knows that the first trial was lost, this is damages. He's playing a different thing, and he's trying to show prejudice in the system. And, of course, people see what they want. It's like a Rorschach test. Speaking of seeing or not seeing, we filed on January 10th to unseal Robert Menendez's motion to dismiss, which said he had exonerating evidence about Qatar and Egypt and then blacked itself out. We filed. Days later, New York Times filed. They cited us. Well done. Or thank you, or well played. In any case, Judge Stein has now set a deadline. Both letters are in the docket, and the parties must respond by January 22nd, which is Monday, when Trump may testify or may not. And the parties aren't just Menendez, it's also the Justice Department. So will the Justice Department go for secrecy? Will they take no position as they did on Sebastian Greenwood that we've had to appeal, as they've done? As in Paduch, they tried to keep things secret. We'll just see. And then we'll also see their reasoning. So we're going in. Meanwhile, in the UN is useless, so we're going to go with the foreign affairs tidbit, which is troublingly, or foreshadowing, Iran has done a strike on Pakistan, which has in turn been responded. So things are spiraling out of control, and Big Tony is just counting his money. Big Tony is Antonio Guterres. He throws out the press that asks him questions and only takes questions from his friends. The UN is dying. To be continued.